When everything shut down in March, nobody was really prepared for it. So that created a lot of anxiety on both management and for our horse people.
So when the horses are racing, it's go somewhere between $2,200 to $2,500 a month. And when they're not racing, you know, you can you know, do a lot of work yourself and try to cut the costs for help. And you could probably get it done, you know, for $1,200–1,300 a month. But you know, that's hoping, you know, everything is, no horses needs to vet or you know, any special treatment or anybody don't get sick. And because like I said, right now, if you got a sick horse, it could go up to $800 to $1,200. You know, you get a 5-day supply of antibiotics and it's like $400 and find out that it didn't work.
Early in the pandemic, there was no certainty as to when things were restarting. People were talking Labor Day. Some people were even talking 2021.
It was tough financially, you know, because I had some horses down there now that have been off for 6 months with no income coming in, and it gets pretty expensive, you know, with your shoeing, and you have to have the vets periodically, and you know, your bedding and feed and care and all the liniments and vitamins they need. You know, on top you're trying to pay your own financial responsibilities at your own house, and so it was quite stressful, and I have a couple of kids and some grandkids, and everybody all at the same time ended up out of work, and it was quite stressful for sure.
It is completely altered the way we race in terms of our practices in the paddock and on the racetrack. For instance, in the paddock now we bubble the horses with their individual trainers and ensure that there's separations, empty stalls between those bubbles. I mean, I think one of the critical measures that we adopted even before it became a policy of the province is wearing the mask. That was another critical element that's mandatory here in the backstretch. And it's also attentive to cleaning down vulnerable surfaces, which we have a clean team on live nights that assault that throughout the night.
And now it's all business. Like before, there was a lot of camaraderie. You'd be talking to people, but now we just kind of keep to ourselves. And when I'm done racing or in between races, if I have a break in between, I just go back to the barn, and I'll just come back up when I need to be. I don't mess around. I don't do a whole lot of talking to people. I do my job. I get back, go back to the barn, and then come back when I need to come back.
We had the condition sheet ready to go in the span of 10 days, and we were racing once to give the green light in 14 days, I think it was. So it was, and once we got the release to go, you know, it was just a matter of time, and we knew that we were going to start bringing in some income.